In this video, I'm boiling it down to exactly how to register a domain the smart way without overpaying by a single dollar. All right, time to talk about how domain registrars make their money, and it's certainly not from that $1 domain that you just bought. Trick number one is the locked-in renewal price gimmick. You see a domain for $10 a year, seems fair, then at checkout, there's a little pop-up, lock in the low rate for 5 years and save. Sounds smart, right? Except it's not, because after those 5 years, the renewal price jumps to $30 a year. And guess what? You're stuck, unless you want to deal with the hassle of transferring your domain elsewhere. Domain registrars love this trick. They get your money upfront, and by the time the renewal price spikes, you've either forgotten about it or you're too deep into using the domain to bother switching. The fix? Always check the renewal price for a single year. If the registrars force you to commit long-term for a fair price, that's definitely a red flag. Some registrars, like Cloudflare, keep their prices the same every year. No games, no nonsense. And in the long run, a $10 domain that stays $10 is always better than a $1 domain that turns into a financial black hole. Trick number two is the, oh, you wanted privacy, that'll be extra scam. You buy a domain and suddenly your inbox is flooded with spam, scammers are calling your phone, and worst of all, you start getting emails from SEO experts who magically know your brand new website exists. Why? Well, because your personal details, your name, email, phone number are now publicly available in the WHOIS database. And unless you pay up, anyone can look them up. Domain registrars know this is a problem, so instead of protecting your data by default, they turn it into an upsell. Add domain privacy for just $15 a year. Some even charge you per domain. So if you own multiple domains, you're basically paying a yearly subscription just to keep your contact info private. But here's the thing, some registrars offer WHOIS privacy for free. Cloudflare, Porkbun, and Namecheap won't charge you a dime for it. Meanwhile, network solutions will gladly tack on an extra fee. The fix? If a registrar makes you pay for privacy, they're not looking out for you, they're looking to squeeze more money out of you. Choose one that includes it for free and keep your inbox scam-free. Trick number three, the auto-added extras that you didn't ask for. You're at checkout, your domain costs just $10, but suddenly the total is $40 higher. Well, what happened? What happened is your registrar just pulled a fast one on you. Somewhere along the way, they sneakily added extra services that you never asked for and probably don't need. Domain protection? Sounds important, but it's usually just two-factor authentication with a fancy name. SSL certificates? Most hosting providers give you one for free. Email hosting? Well, Google Workspace or Zoho Mail are way better choices. These registrars are betting you won't notice, and if you're in a hurry, you might not. But before you hit that pay now button, double check your cart and make sure that you're not getting scammed. Remove anything that wasn't your idea and don't pay extra for things that you get free elsewhere. Because if you let them, these registrars will nickel and dime you for stuff that you simply don't need, and that's how a $10 domain turns into a $50 regret. Trick number four is the multi-year commitment trap. You're about to buy your domain and a message pops up, want to save money? Register for 5 years and lock in this amazing deal. Sounds tempting, right? Until you realize that you basically just prepaid hundreds of dollars for a domain you might not even need long term. Registrars love this trick because it guarantees them money up front. And sure, sometimes it might make sense. If you're running a long-term business, locking in a lower rate can be smart, but most of the time it's just an unnecessary commitment. What if the renewal price suddenly jumps after your prepaid period ends? What if you decide to switch registrars but now feel stuck because you've already paid for years in advance? The smart move, start with a 1-year registration. That way you're not locked in, and if you find a better deal or want to move your domain, you're not handcuffed to a bad registrar. Buying a domain shouldn't feel like signing a 5-year gym contract, so try to stay flexible. Just follow these steps and you'll never waste money on a domain again. So now that you've got your domain sorted, what's next? Well, you need a solid website to go with it. Well, check out our guide to the best website builders, which you can find right here. But that's it for this one. If this video was helpful, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and check out our guide on the best website builders so that you can actually put your good domain to use. But thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.